welcome everybody and good afternoon and welcome to Sizzling with Sharon. I'm Sharon Schiffelhuber from Beacon, and today we are going to do a little cooking. We're going to be talking about some of our Beacon items and just having a little fun. But before we get started, my team behind the scenes just wants me to remind you that one, there's always going to be, you could write a question down, we'll try to answer it live. If not, there'll be an email address going across there that you can always ask us for samples, virtuals, whatever you may need. And also in your link, there was a PDF attached to that email that has all the recipes. So when you see the recipes on the screen, don't panic. We have them for you available. So let's get started. And I'd like to start with our Beacon Premium brand. So earlier this year, we launched a new website called hpgpremiumbrands.com. And on there, you will find some of the top retail brands. We have 22, soon to be 25. And one of my favorites is Bose. And this is a Bose SoundLink speaker, great for outdoors. Now remember, premium brands, they're for service awards, safety awards, sales incentives, maybe that special thank you gift for someone who's been working so hard. So each one is a little different. As I said, we have the speakers from Bose as well as the wireless. We also have these awesome Bose audio frames. Look at how cool. And in the side, a Bose speaker. So we have those for you. And then Jbl, another favorite brand of mine for the outdoors. This one is the Jbl Flip, 10-piece minimum to imprint, waterproof. They've got headphones, they've got wireless buds. The list goes on and on. Now, when you think of outdoors, you have to think of Stanley as well. So Stanley does all of your, they do your bottles, your coolers, they do your lunch totes, but also they do a lot of barware. 64-ounce growler, double wall. You also have your beer steins, your pints. So remember Stanley as well. And no barbecue would be complete without Weber. However, we had to come inside. So we're using my inside grill. But remember, we carry Weber, 10-piece minimum on most pieces. And brand new this month is Broil King. And you know what about Broil King that's good to know? Half of their line is made in the U.S. So hpgpremiumbrands.com, check it out. And let's get started. I like to start with an adult beverage. So what we're going to be making is a raspberry beer cocktail. So you're going to start with 3/4 cup of fresh raspberries. Oops, raspberries. Now, if you can't get them fresh, don't worry about it, okay? You can always use frozen raspberries, just as good. Now, you're going to put those in a pitcher like this. Okay, now if you drop some like I am, don't worry. I'm going to have my husband clean up. We're going to put those in there. Let's pick a couple there. Now, I'm using the Beacon spatula that we actually call a spoon spatula because it's double-sided. And I'm just going to mash these babies in here. Can you see that? We're going to mash them up. And you know, all of our Beacon spatulas are made out of silicone. Heat resistant to 446. So keep that in mind. Now, nice and mashed up. Now we're going to put in there raspberry lemonade. Again, don't sweat the details. I'm using, if you can't find raspberry lemonade, use regular lemonade. 12-ounce. Get this bad boy in there. Now I'm going to try not to spill anything on me. And we are going to pour that right in there. Okay? And again, we're going to use our spatula, mix that up a little bit. Next ingredient, the secret ingredient, is going to be a 1/2 cup of vodka. Now, this is in our Beacon measuring cup. Now, no matter who you are, whether you're a cook or not, you need a measuring cup because you never know when you need to know that 1/2 cup, which we're going to pour in here. This one's great, big imprint area. Say you have a brick and mortar or you have a customer who wants to do a survey and they don't want to do it online. You know, it's great to give them this. How do we measure up? Can I fill, you with ideas? Well, listen, we've got a ton of slogans. So just reach out to me. I got a million of them. Not all of them are really good, but I got a million of them. So After we do that, we are going to get your beer. That's your next thing. Now, don't use a light beer. Nothing against light beer, and don't use a flavored beer or a shanty. Use a basic beer, a Budweiser, a Coors. I'm a Yingling fan, so I'm going to use a Yingling, and I'm going to open it with our Beacon bottle opener, coaster, magnet combo. Doesn't get any better than that. Beacon loves combos. And the reason why is when the recipient gets it, they're like, this is the best. Not only does it do this, but it does this and this. And your client is getting more for their money. So let's open these beers. Now, these are, you're supposed to put 2.5 bottles in. When you put them in, yeah, don't worry about that. You're going to tilt it because you don't want it all foam. So there's 1 bottle. Yummy, yummy. Okay. Then we're going to use, we got another bottle opener because Beacon's got a lot of bottle openers. This is our popperator. Again, you see a lot of full color imprints. This has the magnet. Now, full color imprints on our bottle openers is an upcharge, but let me tell you, you can do some amazing graphics with the full color digital imprint. And it really only adds 40 cents sell to the cost of the item. All right, one more. We're going to pop this baby. Half of one, you can save the half for later. Okay, put that in here. And this one you can kind of like eyeball how much is half. Okay? Then you're going to take it and you're going to mix it up. Oh, delicious. I can tell already. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pour it in an ice glass. And remember I said don't get too much fizz? Well, that's all fizz. So let's start again. We're going to pour that out. Live TV, folks, this is what happens. Even Emerald and Martha Stewart go through this. Okay. So you're going to fill it up. And there we go, that's better. Okay. I have our stainless steel collapsible straw from Beacon. Comes in this cute little container. Let me taste this real quick. Oh, delish. Delish. And that straw comes in here. Now, some of your clients will go, oh, I really like the straw. It's collapsible, comes in that. But you know, some people don't like stainless steel. Well, you have an answer for everything. We have the silicone tip that could go on it. We also comes with a little cleaner. And you know, anything with a carabiner, college students, people who travel love, even high school students, because they could put it on their backpack, their tote bag. So that's our little sipper collapsible straw. Okay, so we're going to move from our beverage. We'll finish some of this later. And now we're going to go to our appetizer. Let's clean up a little. So one thing I forgot to mention is we are now doing full color digital imprints on our spatulas. So remember, our spatulas come in all different sizes. We do a little Jarby, which is new. We're adding some marble patterns. We have red and blue. We have the small one. But we just started this month to do those full color imprints. Now, next up is our foil packet roasted nuts. Now, what you need is put our tin foil out and make the tin foil large enough so you could, close it into like a little present. You're going to need 2 cups of mixed nuts, salted or lightly salted like these are, and they could be dry roasted. Don't get raw because they take too long. And you're going to pour them into a dish. And I used my Beacon measuring cups. Of course I did. That's why we're here. So measuring cups. I showed you the 2 cup, which is liquid measure. These are for your solids. So 1 cup, these all fit. Look how nice they all click together. Nice big imprint area. And you know what? We give you something extra. We give you a tablespoon and a teaspoon together. So you're going to mix that. Then you're going to take your Beacon measuring spoons. Now, ours are collapsible measuring spoons, almost like, a fan. Collapsible measuring spoons. But what makes ours a little different than everybody else is, I don't know if you could see it, but there's silicone line. So you see the number is the plastic. The rest is all silicone. Silicone's so much better and easier to clean. And they'll last a lot longer and get all gooey. So you are going to add some salt. I use kosher salt, but you can use sea salt or regular salt. Then you're going to put the 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You are going to do the crushed garlic. Don't worry about chopping it. I don't know if you could see that. Just take it and smash it with a knife. If you have hankels, which by the way we sell, you can use hankels. Put that in there. Get that all in there. And then you need some rosemary. Now, I prefer fresh. If you don't have it, again, no worries. Cooking should be like you go with the flow. Don't sweat that small stuff. But all you need to do is take one of our kitchen shears, okay, magnetic back, nice big imprint area, snip one piece off. This is great for herbs. And you'll see later when I did the Mojito Shrimp, that's how I cut the mint. So you're going to put this in there. And then you need a couple of nice big lemon zests. Nice big strips. Now, you're going to say, but Sharon, I don't have a zester. And I'm going to say, you don't need a zester. What you need is a really good vegetable peeler. And what we have here is the Beacon vegetable peeler. Okay, very sharp. I'm going to try to do it this way. So you see, you just don't get the pith. That's the white part. And look at that, baby. Doesn't get any better than that. So you put that in there. And what's great about this, just like all our other items that do more than one thing, you can clean your vegetables. You can peel your vegetables. And see that pointy thing on top? That's to get the eyes of the potatoes out. So again, a multifunction. Now, all these kitchen items, maybe you have a customer who's doing a healthy eating campaign, or, you know, everything we've been through over the last 4 months. So many people have been cooking at home. I guarantee you that's going to follow us through the rest of the year and into next. So think about that for the next promotion for your customers. So after you put all that in there, you are going to add a pinch of red pepper flakes, depending on how hot you like it. I'm only going to do a little smidge. Yeah, you want to make them spicier? Add some cumin. You want to do garam masala, whatever. Again, sometimes you got to go with it and see what kind of flavors you want. So I'm going to take my great spatula and mix this up and get it nice and mixed so the lemon and the rosemary and the garlic are all in there. And then what you're going to do, I'm going to throw that in the sink. And you're going to put that here. Oh, darn, I needed that. Well, that's okay. Look, I got another one. This is our little baby one, see? Okay, I'm going to get all that in there. And then you're going to fold it up. Fold up the narrower sides first. And then fold this. And then fold this. And you got a nice little packet. And all you're going to do is place it on the grill. Now, again, when you're outside, your grill's going to be on medium high. When you put the nuts on, you're going to close the grill. 5 minutes. Here, it's going to take us a little longer because it's an open grill. So while that's checking out, we're going to do the Mojito Shrimp. But before I do that, I did want to let you know we have so many different types of oven mitts. Okay, we have striped oven mitts, we have solid, we happen to have full color dye sub mitts. So this is a stock pattern, and then we could plug your customer's logo in, or maybe you wanted, I think I have one that has a step and repeat, whatever you want to do. All of our oven mitts and pot holders are all third-party tested. We are one of the few suppliers that do that, which means when we say that this mitt, third-party tested, heat resistant to 500. It is heat resistant to 500 on the silver side. Now, one of my favorites is our silicone oven mitt. This is a double-sided silicone, which means those lefties out there who are saying, hey, what about us? This fits on the left or right hand. Because it's double-sided, heat resistant to 500, it's perfect for those left-handers. Now, what makes ours a little different than everyone else as far as a silicone mitt? Secret is we put a fabric mitt under it. So that's why it's so flexible, because a lot of people don't like the silicone. Silicone, because it is stiff, this makes it perfect. Need a full color imprint? Don't worry. Just like, where's my spatula that has the full color imprint? We can also do a full color imprint on our oven mitts and pot holders. How do we do that, you say? We do it with a heat transfer, which you're looking at here, for an upcharge, or we can actually do a permapress. We started to do permapress last year on our totes, so we could do a permapress imprint. It is a higher minimum of $250 in an upcharge, but remember, we can always do a full color imprint. And by the way, on this, which is a stock pattern, we do have other stock patterns. Just reach out to us and we can do that. Okay, our nuts are still cooking, so let's move on to the Mojito Shrimp. So, for the Mojito Shrimp, it's just like making a regular mojito. What you need to do is you need to marinate the shrimp. You don't have to marinate the shrimp overnight. Seafood's a little different than meat and pork and chicken because actually, if you leave it in too long, it'll almost become like a ceviche. So, just about an hour, hour and a half. But when you do this, you also want to take your skewers and put them in water. And all that does is makes them not burn on the grill. This way they stay perfectly. So you just stick them in the water, flip them over. Now, I used fresh mint. It's the best. You can get it anywhere, but I also used my scissors that I used before to chop it up. And you have rum in there, you have sugar, because of course, it's just like making a mojito. So keep in mind, when you do the shrimp, here's the shrimp here, okay? It's like 6 minutes aside. Don't overcook them because then they get very dry. So I'm gonna put these on here. Hear the sizzling? That's why it's sizzling with Sharon, just in case you didn't know. And while those are cooking, we're gonna go on to our avocado. So I love avocados. And if you've never had a grilled avocado, you will fall in love. So a nice ripe avocado. We're gonna take those nuts off in a minute. I didn't forget them, I promise. So we have something called a prepicado. Now, prepicado, you use this end to cut the avocado. You'd use the center to take the pit out, and then you could slice it. However, for my use today, I am going to I want a nice clean cut. This is great if you're making guacamole or you want to scoop it out, but I'm using a knife because I want that nice, my husband would kill me because he always worries I'm going to cut myself, but I'm really not. Look at how good I'm doing this. I'm not even looking. Now, once you cut it, you're going to do a twist, the avocado twist as I like to call it. Then you are going to take your prepicado and watch this. I didn't do it perfectly, but look at that. Pit comes right out. Is that awesome? Because usually I try to do the knife thing. It's perfect. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of salt and pepper, put it on there. You're not going to take the skin off or anything. And then you're going to take our baster. Here's my baster. Yes, we do a baster. Again, silicone, heat resistant, 446, full color imprint. You're going to take the olive oil and you are going to brush the avocado with it. Now, these don't have to cook long. The whole idea is just to heat up the avocado because it gets even, if it's possible, even, I don't know, like it just gets so yummy. I can't think of the word to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my professional oven mitt. Now, you're probably saying, Sharon, what is a professional oven mitt? Well, let me tell you. A professional oven mitt comes down a little lower on your hand, and you'll see the silver is kind of on both sides. But the main difference is if it's longer. So I'm going to, nuts are done. We're going to put those there. We are going to flip the, oh, look at that. Delicious. We're going to flip the shrimp. I'm going to put the shrimp back there, okay? Now, you're going to take this, and you're going to put it right down. You're going to do maybe 3 minutes, okay? Some people like to make fancy grill marks. I'm not that good, so I don't worry about the grill marks. Now, also in that recipe is a dressing. So it is which I made ahead of time. It's a balsamic, and look what I got. It's a balsamic Dijon dressing that you're going to lightly put on once it's cooked. So let's see. We were waiting for that, and we talked about full color. We know what we didn't talk about? We didn't talk about kitting. So I'm probably going out of order, and my behind the scenes people are going, wait till I get a hold of her. I will kill her. But anyway, we can take our OM200. This is our striped oven. Oh, see, they put the flames up there. I'm not going to burn anything. So this is our OM200, one of our most popular stripe. It comes in royal and red. And this pocket is for nothing other than we could kit this together in a bag, or we could do a poly bag. Better yet, if you're selling this to your client, maybe they're having a sales meeting, they can put any type of information in it. So keep in mind, we can kit, we can put a spatula. I gotta get back to those avocados. Okay, I'm back to the avocado. Nope, oh, we're just getting right, okay. All right, they're getting there. I'm watching them. So, we talked about kitting, we talked about the dye sub, we talked about full color, we talked about the silicone being heat resistant to 446 unless it's the oven mitt, which can be worn on the left or right hand. That's to 500. Now it's time to do the dessert. Now I cheated a smidge. I'm going to move all this. Now, who doesn't love s'mores, right? Love s'mores. So I have I'm going to get my, does anybody know what it's called when you have all your stuff pre-done? It's called mise en place. That's a German word. So what you do is you're going to take a piece of tin foil and you're going to get a flour tortilla. Okay? I use the larger ones because the other ones are a little too small. Then you're going to get, when it says 2 graham crackers, this is 2 graham crackers, not this. That's not 1, that's 2. And what you're going to do is you're going to get any type of chocolate chips. You can use semi-sweet, like you use for your chocolate chip cookies. You could get milk chocolate, whatever you want. And you're going to put that towards the end. You're going to get your mini marshmallows. See, mini marshmallows. Put those in there. Uh-oh, it's a little hot here, so they're stuck. And then you're going to have your crushed up graham crackers. You're going to put those. And then you're wrapping. It's just like you're wrapping a burrito. So keep it tight, okay? I'm not a good burrito wrapper, FYI. And then what you're going to do is you're going to roll it. Did anybody see that? Good, okay. You're going to roll it. I lost some chocolate there. Like this. And you're going to fold both ends. And you're going to put this on the grill. Okay, so let me show you the nuts. There's some, it's very hard to see, but they may need to roast a little longer. Those are your yummy nuts. So let's put those over here. They smell delicious. And then, all right, this is almost done. Oh, the shrimp are perfect. Okay. All right, should be using an oven mitt. That was a little hot, guys. Okay, so let's use our finger mitt. No, it's not a puppet. This is great for people who have RA or who have rheumatoid arthritis or arthritis, great for seniors, but also people who don't have a lot of space. This makes the perfect finger mitt. So we're going to go in there and look at these lovely shrimp. Don't they look awesome? And I have a lime there. You could use lemon. I have a little piece of mint. And we're going to wait for that to get juicy. And then this is your grilled avocado. And what we're going to do, let me show you that. Yum, yum. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to take just a smidge. That's my favorite word. As you can say, word of the day for Sharon. You're going to take this dressing. And as I said, it's good to put the dressing, make sure it's room temperature. Okay. And there's your, as we would say, a bon appetit. So that is your main meal. And now it's time to clean the grill. Okay. So now we have from Vegan, brand new. It is our barbecue cleaner. Okay. This is out of pine. Okay. And you know how you have those wire brushes? that really get nasty, and you can get the wire in your food. It's very dangerous. So this is the perfect alternative. Now, what's great about this is I'm going to roll this. And these usually, by the way, that's going to be so chocolatey, I'm going to taste that one. So what you do with this is, while the grill is still on, after you're done cooking, you're just going to scrape it. And what's great is it's going to start to form to the exact shape of your grill. And you clean that off. You can wash this. We do a pad print, or for an upcharge, you can laser engrave it. This is the most awesome item, brand new, just last month. So that's our barbecue piece. So I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn the fan off, and that's it. Now, I did forget to say and show you our storyboard. So before we say goodbye and before you see me eat that s'more, which is very good, and maybe I'll have a little bit of cocktail. These are, we can always do virtuals for you, okay? Send us the artwork. Let us know, Sharon, I need safety items under $5. Or Sharon, I need ideas for an outdoor event under $10. The more information, the better the pieces. Now, since we did all kitchen items, if you have any clients that have never used kitchen items, let's do up some storyboards. Let them see what you can do with their logo on these great kitchen items. Remember, you get into somebody's kitchen, busiest room in the house, even if they never cook, because they're always getting coffee, always opening a bottle of wine, always putting some Chinese food. And if you need Chinese food, why not use it and get it out with our awesome spatula? So I think that's it. I am going to show you how juicy and luscious this is. I should eat dessert first, but the key with this is you open this end. Let's see if we can get, oh, it smells so good. Bear with me, team. Okay. Now, I did this one a little messy, but let's show you how yummy it looks. Look how yummy. It smells so good. And I'm going to, oh, look at that. Can you see that? Oh, that's awesome. And that's it for Sizzling with Sharon. Thank you for spending the afternoon. I know it went a little longer than we thought. You need any, oh, sorry, I have food in my mouth. You need anything, you reach out to Beacon. Kitchen items, premium brands, name badges, tote bags, you name it, we have it. So, where's my drink? Cheers, and thanks for joining Sizzling with Sharon.